I'm George Paul. Today I'm going to help you out with the progression of deadlift. So when a client walks into a gym, it's very important for us to screen the client and then slowly go for the bigger lifts like squats and deadlifts. So number one, hip hinge training is done basically with a PVC pipe or a stick. So the stick remains in contact with the body at 4 points, namely upper neck, upper back, lower back and the tailbone. Now one has to exhibit a proper hip hinge without loss of contact with any of the state points to move on to the next progression. Banded hip hinge. So tie a band around your waist, keeping your feet straight and knees completely pushed outside. We have to push our hip back, keeping a soft knee. So we can do this for 10 to 12 reps for 2 to 3 sets. Barbell good morning. Now this is an intermediate training technique. It works on hamstring, lower back and abs. It makes the lower back resilient before we can move on to barbell deadlifts. So we can do this for 10 to 12 reps for 2 to 3 sets to move on to the next step. Kettlebell deadlift is the best tool to teach conventional deadlift pattern. First and foremost, get in a squat position, bending the knees, and then take the kettlebell in both hands, keeping a neutral spine. So when we go higher, we need to use our glutes and hamstrings and keep our arms completely extended. Again, we can do this for 10 to 12 reps for 2 to 3 sets. Number 5, RDL. Hamstrings play an important role in deadlifts. It's a major muscle group in our posterior chain. It is most important and optimal to have a strong hamstring to progress to conventional deadlifts. For this, we need to stand hip apart, soft knees. We need to go down, pushing our hip back, keeping a neutral spine, and then we have to go up and squeeze our glutes. This can be again done for 10 to 12 reps for 2 to 3 sets. Number 6, conventional deadlift. It's the ultimate progression of a deadlift. First and foremost, we have to stand hip apart. We have to push our hip back, keep our back up in a flight position. Now the bar should be completely straight below our shoulders. We need to have a neutral or a pronated grip as per your convenience. Now conventional deadlift is a pushing and pulling pattern together. We have to push the ground with our feet, and at the same time we have to extend our back, keeping our arms completely straight and lock out our knee and our glutes at the top.